YouTube does not push my videos or pretty much anybody's, even if you're subscribed and hit the bell notification. You actually have to go to my channel manually yourself to find the videos and watch them. So if you like what you're seeing here, the information that I provide, the philosophical essays, the cerebral content, the book reviews, etc., you're going to have to manually go to my YouTube channel and find the videos. I post new videos every day, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the video essays in particular. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 271, Until I'm a YouTube Millionaire. I have a prepared writing here for you, and I'm going to read it. Compassion for criminals is abuse to the innocent. Britain, how disgraceful of you to protect illegal migrants to your country rather than two 12-year-old girls. As I have said many a time, but it bears repeating because of the thickness of your government bureaucrats' skulls, the entire purpose of civilization and its advancement is to provide a safe environment for children, one that stimulates growth and wonder, one that prevents them from becoming callous and resentful, and shows to them, ultimately, that there's some good in this world. Life is worth living, and it is worth fighting for. What happened in Britain a couple days ago was utterly disgusting. Charging two teens for the crime of protecting themselves against a swarm of innocence-destroying parasites. How foolish you have been. How self-hating to have allowed it to get this bad. While it's true, I cannot heap all the blame on the weak men of Britain, as we have all been constantly assaulted by demonic forces taking advantage of our ephemeral nature. And additionally, I mean not to call out the splinter in my brother's eye while ignoring the pillar in my own, the United States' Epstein List utter failure. This is no excuse for any of us to ignore the black and white truth, especially when it is staring you right in the face. You all should be utterly ashamed of yourselves. And to those children, for what it's worth, I am so sorry you were abandoned by your kin. There's not much over here I can do, but what I can, I will. And what I can do is call it out for what it is, and heap the greatest shame upon your leaders that I possibly can. Utterly disgusting. So for those of you who aren't aware, the thing to which I am referring in the writing that I just read to you was something that happened in Scotland, so basically the United Kingdom, right? Where a 12-year-old girl was being assaulted by probably a dozen migrants. They call them Syrian refugees or whatever. It's all nonsense. And nobody came to defend them. It was two little girls. One was 12, one was 14. And because nobody came to defend them, the 12-year-old girl pulled out a knife and an axe and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna protect myself. Britain has no men. We're on our own." That infuriated me. It infuriated me. The utter failure. There are men in Great Britain and the United Kingdom that are starting to stand up and do something about it. But not enough. There's such a tidal wave of idiots that are filled with guilt suicidal compassion for somebody who has no empathy for them. Suicidal empathy. Something that Stefan Molyneux talks about quite a bit. That they abandoned those two girls. And those two girls are being charged by their government for brandishing a sharp weapon because they're not allowed guns in the United Kingdom. They're charging the girl. What? Again, I'm in the United States, and people like myself are throwing everything we can possibly muster at trying to fix this nonsense. We're doing everything we possibly can. And there's not much I can do for somebody who lives all the way in Scotland except to show this to people and to shame those involved that they let it get this bad. Suicidal empathy is what this is for creatures. That's what those parasites are, that have no empathy for you. They only care about themselves and what they personally want to take from you. You fight fire with fire. You have to protect what you have. Be the warriors you were meant to be. Because if you're not, the whole of the world is going to crumble and fall apart. The United Kingdom is basically the seat of Western civilization. And it has fallen to this. Thank God, at least some of them are standing up now. But it needs a lot more. Alright. That's it for today, guys. Love y'all. Please fix this, guys. Please fix it. Peace.